G'day folks, I'm Wren, they, them, and today, oh it's heavy, I've got a haul. If you were on my Instagram a couple of weeks ago, I was having a time. And I asked everyone, I was like, is it petty if I buy a whole bunch of manga? And most people said no, which I'm glad, because then I bought 30 volumes of manga. That's what's in here. So this has just arrived. I haven't opened it yet because honestly, I don't remember what I bought. So we'll find out together. Most of this is going to be queer manga, and most of them are like the first in a new series. Which is unfortunate now that I've done my series tracker for the year, and I'm like, I should stop starting series and just like actually read the series I've already started. And then I bought 30 first volumes. So, whoops. I have cleared off 2 shelves. So this is my, now exclusively my manga bookcase. These last 2 shelves used to be graphic novels and comics, but I've moved them all around, so I have 2 free shelves to fill up with all of this manga. Let's just get into it, shall we? One of them did come separately for some reason, and this one is not queer from memory, but it sounded so good that I couldn't pass it up. That is My Villain's Day Off by Yu Morikawa. So obviously, volume 1. This seems to be about a villain literally having a day off. And he goes to the zoo, and it says evil supervillains need self-care too. That sounds so funny. An intergalactic evil league seeks to take over the world and destroy humanity. One of its mysterious leaders, known only as the General, has 2 main weaknesses: delicious food and cute fluffy panda bears. Oh my god. Same bro, same. On this dastardly villain's precious days off from work, he heads to the zoo to gaze at the pandas. Their adorable faces just melt away all the stress and of evil doing. Oh my god. But will his secret be jeopardized forever when a hero out to save the Earth catches him in the act? This sounds so freaking cute. Oh my god. I can't wait. Ooh, I don't mind the art too. It's always good when I don't hate the art. Oh, this just looks so cute. And like, look at that page. How could you pass this up, honestly? I absolutely love the vibe of is grumpy and like, I don't know, tortured or something, but on the inside, the biggest softie in the world. That's my vibe so much. So this sounds awesome. Let's put that there for now. All right, let's open this box. Let's try not to either cut myself or the books. I don't know about you, but this doesn't look like enough for 30 volumes. Well, I mean, I guess technically 29 now. I hate this tape where it's got the, like, string in it. Give me my manga. I waited long enough for this. Ow, let's not chop off my finger, shall we? Ooh. Yep, that's manga. Okay, right, first up, yes, Love Nest. Obviously volume 1 by Yu Minaduki. I've been aware of this for a while, and I was like, you know what, if we're gonna be petty, let's just buy everything. So, you know it's BL when it comes wrapped. Okay, so it says, unlucky at love, Masato just wants some peace and quiet on his day off. But the kids upstairs continue to make that impossible, so he escapes to his friend Naruse's gay bar. Sympathetic to his ongoing plight, Naruse recommends Masato just move into his second home, since he's not using it. But upon his arrival, Masato finds a gruff, untidy older man already living there. Does this real-life odd couple stand a chance as roomies and perhaps something more? That could definitely be interesting. And I'm assuming it's going to be very steamy considering it's wrapped. Next up, is 10 Count by Rito Takari. This, again, first volume, queer. I've heard about this for a long time and I've been very intrigued. So corporate secretary Shirotani suffers from obsessive compulsive disorder. One day he meets Kuros, a therapist who offers to take him through a 10-step program to cure him of his compulsion. As the two go through each of the 10 steps, Shirotani's attraction to his counselor grows. I think this could be very interesting and I'm keen to see what it's about. Clearly it's going to be spicy because, again, it's wrapped. But then I wonder, is it wrapped because there's like explicit scenes, or is it wrapped because it's queer? Who knows, but I've been keen to read this for ages, so now I can. Next up is Love in Limbo by Haiji. Again, volume 1. Again, queer. I had never heard of this until I was browsing for queer manga, and this sounded interesting. I don't know. So Kalen, who has no memory beyond being a soldier, begins his new life in limbo with a caretaker named Makato. To atone for his sins, Kalen has been given the powers of a reaper, yes, and tasked with guiding and protecting the souls of the dead. As he works alongside the pure-hearted Makato, Kalen begins to develop feelings for him. But will those feelings change once he learns Makato's true nature? So yeah, reapers? Hell yes. Look, there's my favorite reaper in all of time. My girl. I love girl with all my heart and soul. So yeah, reapers, but queer. Obviously I was going to read that. Them being in limbo, that also sounds very, very cool. They're all going to be wrapped at this stage. Oh, this one's not. Okay, Confessions of a Shy Baker, Volume 1. It's queer. By Masomi Ito. This just looks so soft and gentle. Just like the cutest little thing. Again, I hadn't heard of this until I was looking to spend all my money. Toshimitsu owns a real estate company and loves baking delicious, healthy snacks in his spare time. When his co-worker comes to him one day with the idea of advertising their real estate agency as LGBT friendly, very cool, Toshi realizes this little change could really help people who often face discrimination in his industry. Yeah. He's terrified though, because he worries this move will out him as gay. Joined by his boyfriend, Gonta, who inspired him to bake in the first place, Toshi navigates a changing world that's slowly becoming more accepting, faces his fears and discomforts, and bakes some incredibly lovely treats along the way. That's super cool that, like, they're already in an established relationship. I don't often read anything that has an established relationship, so that's going to be super interesting, and it could be very cute. Oh, the art doesn't look too bad. That's good. There's a lot of text on these panels, but that's fine. It looks super cute. Did I just see a recipe? Tiny little bit of recipes. That's cool. And something I love about manga is that there's like recommendations in the back, kind of. It's all just like a bunch of other manga, and some of these definitely look queer. Ooh. Anyways, this one looks super, super cute. It looks very wholesome too, and just like baking. I wish I could bake, but I get really frustrated with baking. I tried to make cookies a couple weeks ago. They weren't cookies, they're very fluffy, and I just was so mad at everything. I don't like instructions that much, apparently. Who knew? But this looks super, super cute. I swear they're not all BL manga. I tried to get as many different queer identities as I could, but that is very hard to find, which is annoying. Oh, yes. So we have 7 Days by Venio Tachibana and Rito Takari. Hey, Rito Takari. That was 10 count. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize that. Yeah, this is 7 Days. I have read this before, but I have wanted to buy it for a long time, so might as well buy it now. But this is queer. It's YA, and this has been compared to one of my favorite books, which is not here. I think it's on the other shelf. Yeah. Date Me Bryson Keller by Kevin Van Wy. One of my favorite books. I love it so much. This one is very similar. So it has this premise of these two guys date for 7 days and stuff happens outside of that. I can't remember much of this. I did read this a long time ago, but I do really want to reread it because I remember liking it a lot. I still think I prefer Date Me Bryson Keller, but that's totally fine. But this definitely had a lot of differences. So they're not exactly the same. It's just the premise of kind of like contractually dating someone for 7 days and having that time limit. So that was very interesting. I did really like, and this is like the whole volume. So from Monday to Sunday. So very cool. Do highly recommend if it sounds like your thing. I swear there are some books that aren't BL, I swear. The next up we have Candy Color Paradox, Volume 1, obviously, by Isaku Natsumi. So this is BL queer, it's the first volume. I got all my books from QBD, if you wanted to know. I had vaguely heard of this before, but I have no idea what it's about. But it looks cute. So, what are you about? Satoshi Ono takes pride in the good writing and ethical reporting he does in his job at a weekly magazine. But when the stakeout teams are shuffled around, he ends up being paired with Motoharu Kaburagi, an ill-mannered photographer who is nothing but trouble. Ono despairs Kaburagi's haphazard and unethical reporting methods, and the two bicker constantly. But Ono's annoyance begins to shift as he spends more time with Kaburagi, and his feelings turn a bit sweeter. Ooh, so it's a bit like not enemies to lovers, but I don't know, dislike to like. But that could be a very interesting kind of dynamic. I do like that kind of tension that comes with a dislike to like. So, sounds good. Next up, another... Okay, so a majority of them are BL because that's the most accessible kind of queer manga. Unfortunate, but that's what's being sold. So we have Blue Morning by Shoko Hidaka. This I hadn't heard of before, so very new to me. But yeah, this is BL, so queer, and the first volume. So at only 10 years of age, Akihito Kuzi suddenly inherits the Kuze viscountship after his father's death. The family's capable butler, Tomoyuki Katsugure, takes over the task of raising the boy, serving as his tutor. However, the handsome and intelligent Katsugure, well respected even among the aristocracy, remains cool towards his charge. Akihito finds himself relentlessly drawn to Katsugure, frustrated by the distance between them and driven to discover the reasons why. So I bought this. I'm a little conflicted now because there's a significant age gap. And I mean, he's not 10 years old, obviously, but that's, like, it's not incest, but it has that similar kind of vibe of you've watched someone grow up and now you have feelings for them. So I'm a little conflicted, but we shall see. I do love a good butler though. Black butler. So I'll give it a go. And it's sealed like all the others. Ooh, yes. Okay, wait. I'll come back to these. Next up, we have Kakurio, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits by Waku Ioka. It's volume 1. I don't know if this one is queer or not. I can't remember because there were a few that weren't queer that just sounded really good. So yeah, I don't know. This one sounded very cool. It says Ayo Tsubaki inherited her grandfather's ability to see spirits and his massive debt to them. Ooh. Now she's been kidnapped, Kakurio, the spirit world, to make good on his bill. Her options: marry the head of the inn her grandfather trashed, or get eaten by demons. Interesting choices. But Ayo isn't the type to let spirits push her around, and she's determined to redeem her grandfather's IOU on her own terms. Ayo wants to work off her debt to the Tenjiya Inn, but she only has one day to find a position and none of the managers are willing to hire a human. If she can just get someone to see past her troublesome lineage, Ao is certain she can prove her worth. I don't know, but that sounded very cool. Anything to do with like spirits or ghosts, spirit world, anything like that, I am here for. Very much my vibe. This just sounds cute, and like that person has like cat ears, so that's cool. They have little horns. Cute. And it's just like, it sounds like it could be kind of cozy too. Oh, and I like the art. The art is really good. I think there's a kitsune. I love kitsune. Oh, why does that say 3? Did they give me a volume 3 instead of a 1? Oh no. So, Crossplay Love, Otaku and Punk by Toru. I think this is volume 3. I wouldn't have bought volume 3. I would have bought volume 1. So I might have to get in contact with them. But it's 2 people who fell for each other when one of them was cross-dressing. I'm gonna have to figure something out with this, because this should definitely be volume 1. Next up, oh yeah, Bad Boys Happy Home by Hiromasa Okujima. This is one that I think Gavin talked about once, and I was like, yeah, sure, because I hadn't heard of it. It's queer. Sometimes all it takes is a good fist fight to find true love. Okay. Life sucks and high school bad boy Akumatsu needs an outlet for his pent-up frustrations. 7, a homeless guy living in a nearby park, is just the outlet Akumatsu is looking for. Soon he finds himself heading to the park every day just to pick a fight, even though he never wins. So when 7 ends up kicked out of his favourite sleeping spot, Akamatsu decides there's only one possible solution to retain his fighting partner. Invite 7 home to live with him. Interesting. I'm a little concerned by the fact that they're teenagers and this is wrapped. Which would then indicate, yeah, explicit content. But they're teenagers. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Hopefully they're at least 18. I'll read it at some point. Next. Oh, yes. Oh, this looks so cute. Okay, this is Catch These Hands by Murata. So this is queer, but it's sapphic. So I told you there was more than just BL in here. But like, oh my god, doesn't that just look so cute? So cute. I guess this is back in the day, Takebi was a tough-as-nails delinquent who could throw hands with anyone. But right when she finally decides to leave her old ways behind, Takebi has a surprise reunion with her old rival, the bloody cardigan Soromori. After all these years, she still wants a piece of Takebi, but not in the way anyone expected. Ooh. Her proposal: if Soromori can beat Takebi in a fight, they have to start dating. Sounds like it could be my vibe. Definitely. Also, there's a little kid. So, does one of them have a kid? Okay, and the art looks decent. That's good. Cute. I definitely want way more, like, sapphic manga, but so many of them are set in high school. I'm like, I want adults. Adult sapphic manga. If anyone knows of any, please let me know. But this just looks so cute. Like, I just want to face out this cover because it looks so good. I really, really like it. Okay, then we have Futari Escape by Soichi Taguchi. Queer. I think this one's sapphic as well. I had vaguely heard of this one, but again, I have no idea what it's about. So Slackers Unite. 2 young women, one an overworked manga artist and the other a jobless slacker, try to escape the realities of adulthood. Same. Whether it's by going into debt while splurging on an epic meal or taking an impromptu trip, Kohai and Senpai always find a way to make the most of their days, kick back and relax with this adorable Yuri comedy. So that could be fun. I don't think I've read any like comedy manga before. So that could be interesting. I love that they're just like, adulthood? Nah. Fair. Oh boy, that's a cover. I mean, like, nothing's shown. I'm just gonna go for it. So, we have this. This is Birds of Shangri-La by Renmaru Zaraya. So it's a cover. This is a queer one as well. The Paradise of Sensuality. Shangri-La is a male brothel celebrating the glories of gay sex. Cool. Newly hired Apollo is in charge of getting the men ready for clients. Oh boy. But as a straight man, he's a bit naive. Interesting. Don't think he's going to stay straight for long. Phi, one of the brothel's most sought-after prostitutes, is tasked with getting him up to speed, but not before toying with him a bit. That sounds fun. Too bad the rules of the brothel are clear. No orgasms, no penetration, and no falling in love. Interesting. I hadn't heard of this before. I just saw it and I was like, I gotta get to an even number, so might as well go for something really explicit. So, I don't know. It could be really interesting. And you know, we're all here for empowering the queers, so I don't know, this will be fun. Next up is Awkward Silence by Hinako Takanaga. Again, first volume, this is queer. I don't know why, but I see that art style and I'm like, oh, this is like from the 90s. I love how I said that that was really old and I was born in the 90s. Anyways, Satoru is an introvert with a longtime crush on Keigo, a popular boy on his baseball team. But much to his surprise, Keigo comes up to him and asks him out. Satoru is so overcome he can't respond. Will Satoru be able to get past his shyness, or will he lose his chance with the boy he loves? I think this is one I wasn't as super hyped about, but it was like, I'll give it a go. So, yep, and once again, it's sealed. Notice how all of the BL ones are sealed? Yep. That's a whole conversation that I could have, but we're not going to do that. Okay, then we have Three Wolves Mountain by Bora Naono. So this one definitely looks like my vibe because wolves. I'm obsessed with wolves. Again, this is queer, male, because it's sealed again. Yeah, I hadn't heard of this, but I saw wolves and I was like, purchase. So we have way up in the mountains, far from any major cities or towns, Kaya Sugui runs a small cafe by day and guards a haunted cemetery by night. Oh yes, the vibes are here. Love that. Then one night he comes across werewolf brothers Toru and Jiro. Cheerful but klutzy younger brother Jiro quickly falls head over heels for the capable loner Kaya. What results is a dive into the hot, tail-twitching delight of a werewolf mating season. Right. Cool. Anyways, this definitely sounds like my vibe. Like, you've got werewolves and you've got haunted cemetery. Amazing. Amazing. I cannot wait. We have Other Side Picnic by Iro Miyazawa and Ita Mizuno. This is sapphic. It's a lot thicker than all the others, which is very, very cool. So yeah, I had never heard of this, again, until scouring. Okay, the dangerous and the deadly realm of the other side, where urban legends roam, calls to two women. I love urban legends. Oh my gosh. In search of escape from her dreary existence, amateur explorer, depressed college student, and all-around loner, Sorowu, stumbles upon a portal to a curious destination, the other side, a mysterious realm just next door to the real world that is haunted by urban legends come to life and rife with danger. Hell yes! Following a close call with a creature both repulsive and mesmerizing, in this parallel world, Sorowu is rescued by the beautiful Toriko, and the two girls form a tenuous friendship. Or more. As they venture into the unknown time again and again for research, money, and to locate a dear friend, what horrors await them in their struggle to navigate and survive the extraordinary and bizarre other side. Ooh-hoo-hoo. I like the art. This looks a little messed up. I like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That sounds awesome. Also super cool, but this character, she has two different colored eyes. So I love that. Don't often see that. Oh, this one's big. Okay, then we have Until I Met My Husband by Ryosaki Nanaski and Yoshi Sukuzuki. Whew, pronunciations are not good. So this is a true story. It says true story. Interesting. I think it's just a standalone. But like, is that cover not stunning? And so soft and sweet? I'm liking this. The memoir of gay activist Ryosuke Nanasuke and the first religiously recognized same-sex marriage in Japan. That's really cool. Love that. From school crushes to awkward dating sites to finding a community. This collection of stories recounts the author's firsts as a young gay man and searching for love. Dating is never easy, but that goes doubly for Ryosuke, whose journey is full of unrequited loves and many speed bumps. But perseverance and time heals all wounds, even those of the heart. This moving memoir by gay activist Ryosuke Nanasuke follows his historic life story, was originally released in Japan as a novel of collected essays. They are compiled here beautifully in a manga format. The art is really pretty. I definitely like this art. And I could really love this story. I think I honestly will. I do love reading non-fiction in manga. It's a good time. But yeah, this just looks stunning, doesn't it? Oh, okay, ooh, I love this cover. So we have Sheep Princess in Wolf's Clothing by Mito. I feel like I've read a Mito before. But this is sapphic, and like that cover, again, loving some of these covers. It just looks cute on the back too. Yeah, I hadn't heard of this one until this, and I was like, yeah. Because again, it's so hard to find sapphic manga. And I want it. Also, her hair is stunning. And I love the vibe. Anyways, a love story between a flustered wolf woman butler, yes, and a stubborn sheep princess. Does she actually look like a sheep? Oh yeah, she has sheep ears. That's cute. Eiki Rakujo, a wolfer, works as a butler at the royal castle in the land of Sheepa. That's funny. Her quiet and peaceful days get shaken up when she saves the life of Princess Momo Shiodafaris. The shy sheep princess immediately latches onto Aki, who, before she knows it, becomes the princess's private tutor. Momo wants more than just math lessons from Aki, and even sneaks into the wolfwoman's bedroom to seduce her. Okay? Aki soon realizes that under the timid, woolly exterior, Momo is a wild animal. This sounds so fun. But again, you'll notice that it's a sapphic manga, and there is no wrapping. Definitely is a conversation there. I would love to like listen to like a video essay on that, if you know what I'm getting at. You know, about why BL is sealed and sapphic ones are not, and why there's that particular, I don't know, I guess a stereotype, or like it's okay for a male queer relationship to be explicit, but not for a female queer relationship, you know? Anyways, this looks awesome. Yes! Oh my god, I forgot I got this. I didn't realize. Eee! Okay, I Think Our Son is Gay, Volume 5 by Okura. This is the last volume, I believe. I don't think there's any more, and I can't believe I have this in my hands. Ooh, I love this series so much. It's so, so cute. So it's really just this woman thinks that her son is gay, and she is trying to like be subtle about her acceptance of him, because he hasn't come out, and he's very clearly not ready to come out. I think he's still struggling with understanding his own feelings, but she has noticed things, and she doesn't want to confront him because she wants him to, you know, come to her in his own time. And so she just like, she says little things here and there of like, oh, isn't this couple really lovely, you know, that they see on TV, and it's, you know, a queer male couple. And so she just says things casually to try and like make a safe space for her son. And that is just the sweetest thing. Oh, the husband, he's kind of out of it. He doesn't seem to realize that his son might be gay, so I think she's going to talk to him about it. Ooh. All I want is for my precious kids, gay or otherwise, to be happy. It's so cute. Seriously, I highly recommend everyone go and read I Think Our Son Is Gay. It's so good. So we have The Moon on a Rainy Night by Kuzushiro. So this is Sapphic, Volume 1, again, not sealed. I think I'd vaguely heard of this, but I originally just like scrolled past it because it's high schoolers, but I got it anyways. Oh yes, I remember why I wanted this. So it says, one rainy night, Saki is rushing to a piano lesson when she crashes into a beautiful long-haired girl, dropping her sheet music in the process. Saki stutters an apology, but the girl simply hands back her sheet music and leaves without a word. Saki begins her first day of high school the following morning, only to find the stranger from the night before sitting at the desk next to hers. She learns that the girl's name is Canon, and that she is not quite completely deaf, but very hard of hearing. Though Canon needs to be close to people to read their lips, she tends to push people away with her icy demeanor. Through one kind gesture, Saki slowly begins breaking down the walls around Canon, even as she feels something new blossoming within her. Cute! So cute. Ooh, I really like the art. Even though this is a high school manga, it sounds really good, so I think I will like it. Oh yes! This is another one I was excited for. And this one is not queer. But it's the Yakuzas Bias. By Teki Yatsuda. So I have very recently massively gotten into K-pop. Thank you, Kirsty. And this just sounds so cool. Ken Kanashiro is one of the top lieutenants in the feared Yakuza outfit of the Washio clan. He lives his life by the code of the Japanese underworld, where nothing is more important than loyalty, and ties between soldiers and their aniki are sacred bonds. Ken's never had time for hobbies, until the boss's only daughter, Megumi, drags him to a K-pop concert, and he sees the glittering, charismatic Yun for the first time. Smitten like a new recruit on his first job, Ken plunges into fandom with the solemnity and passion only a true man who walks the way of the Yakuza could muster. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Because again, it has that kind of vibe of like grumpy on the inside, soft and gooey on the inside. And like, it's about K-pop. I am so keen to read this. But yeah, it's not queer, but oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. Yes, then we have Yuri Is My Job by Miman. This is volume 1. I have been aware of this for a while, and I kept like borrowing it from the library, but then I had to keep returning it because I just never got to it. I was like, let's just buy it. Okay, because I obviously want to read it. Again, this is high school though, but you know, gotta take what you can get. I don't mind the art either, that's good. So it says, Jaime is a picture-perfect high school princess. She's admired by all and never trips up. So when she accidentally injures a cafe manager named Mai, she's willing to cover some shifts to keep her facade intact. To Jaime's surprise, the cafe is themed after a private school where the all-female staff always puts on their best act for their loyal customers. However, under the guidance of the most graceful girl there, she can't help but blush and blunder. Beneath all the frills and laughter, Jaime feels tension brewing as she finds out more about her new job and her budding feelings. Ooh, so it's a highly anticipated romantic dramedy. That sounds funny. But this could be cool. It does slightly give me vibes of Love Me For Who I Am, which, oh my god, my favorite manga series of all time. But again, it has that like cafe setting. So this could be very good. I am keen to read it, but hopefully like I actually get to read it this time. At least I own it now so I can read it whenever. But yeah, this should be good. Oh yeah! Again, I don't think this one is queer. Yeah, I don't think this one is queer, but it just looked hilarious, so I had to. So this is Penguin and House by Akio Ida. This is volume 1, but like there's so many penguins. So it says, Pen the penguin lives with his most favorite keeper in the world, Hayakawa the human. But Pen's no ordinary penguin. He's a neat penguin, a proper penguin, a doting penguin. Pen loves to daydream of Hayakawa's smile as he flips pancakes and folds the laundry with his teeny tiny flippers. If only his beloved Hayakawa would notice. It's too bad Pen's human keeper is a hopelessly lazy university student. But with a little nap and some helpful friends, Pen is ready to tackle the day. This very much sounds like the masterful cat is depressed again today, which again, one of my favorite mangas of all time. It seems like that, but penguins. Oh my god, there's penguins everywhere. Oh my god, this looks so cute. Oh my god. I can't wait to read this. This is going to be so much fun. Alright, I'm like towards the end. I got volumes 2 and 3 of Dinosaur Sanctuary by Itaru Kinoshita. So I already have volume 1 and volume 4 isn't out yet, I don't think. But I've read these. I'm obsessed with this series. It's so cool. Just think of a really wholesome version of Jurassic Park, I guess. Dinosaurs are back, I guess, but they are kept in zoos. And this story is about this one particular zoo that isn't doing super well anymore, but, you know, they're still trying, and, you know, it's about the keepers taking care of the dinosaurs. And, like, it's so just fun and cute, and, like, you just get little dinosaurs. And you get to, like, learn a lot about a whole bunch of different dinosaurs. And I love it, so I got these two. And I love them. I do highly recommend it for just like, I don't know, you just want like kind of a simple story, and it's just kind of, it's something different really. Like it's not action packed, it's not about romance, it's not about really anything except taking care of dinosaurs, but it does take on a kind of, I don't know, more serious tone. Like it's not a silly taking care of dinosaurs. It's a like, this is someone's job and they're taking it seriously kind of vibe. But I really love it, and it's such a good manga series. They didn't have the first volume and the 4th volume available. Or do I already own the first one? I'm so confused. Either I already own the first volume and it's somewhere here, or I wasn't able to order it, or I've already ordered it. I don't know. But I got volumes 2 and 3 of Our Dreams at Dusk by Yuki Kamatani. I am obsessed with this series. I haven't read volume 2 yet, so I haven't read either of these yet, but I've read volume 1 and I loved it so much. And it's a 4-volume queer manga series. Highly recommend. It's so good. Very emotional, but very, very good. So in the first one, it's about this guy getting outed at school, and he goes to a really, really dark place, but before he does anything, he meets this person who kind of takes him to this house that's it's kind of like a community home, but it's kind of a place where a bunch of queer people can feel safe. And he goes there and meets all of the other people that are staying there, and, you know, he finds a safe place, and there's many different types of queer people in this manga. Yeah, it's a good time. And I can't wait to get volumes 1 and 4. The amount of times I've had to stop and start this video today, it's driving me mad. Last 2. So we have Super Morning Star by Kara Aomiya. So again, queer, first volume. I hadn't heard of this before. It says a BL rom-com for fans of Hitorojimi My Hero and Sasuke and Mionayo. Sorry, Chopper's like right here. You see his little face? You can't sit here. You really can't. You can't sit here. You can't. Oh, you're so cute. How can I resist you? Okay, he's just gonna stay here. So it says, all of Honda's friends say that their classmate, Kaido, is a dangerous delinquent who you don't want to cross. So Honda is shocked to discover that Kaido is actually leading a second life as a suit actor in a Sentai superhero show. Soon he realizes that his scary classmate is completely misunderstood. In fact, he's downright adorable. This is the first BL that is not covered in plastic. Well, that's good, considering they're teenagers. The art's okay. Oh, this looks like there's a lot of crying boys in this. Oh no. Anyways, this sounds like it's okay. I don't really have much of an opinion on it, but it's queer and it's a manga, so we will see how this one goes. I also like that this main character has like a lot of piercings in his ears, so that's super cool. Anyways, last one. Ugh, how sad. Right, I don't think this is a queer one either. So it says Wonder Cat Kuchan by Sasami Natori. So this is volume 1. It's a cat manga. Of course I bought a cat manga. It looks very cute. An adorable full-color manga about a young man who rescues a cat and the friendship that blossoms between them. Oh my god. It sounds so cute. And yeah, very simple kind of art in this. But I mean, give me any kind of cat manga and I'm gonna give it a go. Oh my god, the cat's in like a little bow tie thing. Actually, this looks a lot like Creepy Cat. The kind of panels are similar, where it's got the like a title almost, and then the 4 kind of panels. This has some of that as well. So that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna love this. I'm always down for cat manga, and especially if it's like super wholesome and cute. Love that. All right, let me count how many there are. 28, 29, 30. Okay, that was 30 volumes of manga. Awesome. I definitely need to contact QBD and be like, I did not order volume 3 of this. I ordered volume 1. So something went wrong there. That's gonna be it. That was 30 volumes of manga that I now have to try and sort in an aesthetically pleasing kind of way. Oh, things are falling. I would really like to find more diversity in queer manga. I would love to read more sapphic stuff. I really want to read more trans stuff or ace stuff or anything that's not just queer men, you know? I want to read like more diversity in queer manga, but that's very hard to find, and it's kind of sad that there's not more of a market for it, because there definitely should be. But I'm really happy with what I got. I got a whole bunch of new things I can try out, and some ones that I've already tried and really love, so it's very good. I am happy with my purchase, except for this volume 3 random, but I will try and remedy that. What did you think of the haul? What would you like me to read first? Or what do you want to see me read in a vlog? Maybe I can do a vlog where I read a whole bunch of these. If you want to see that, let me know. That's gonna be it. That is the 30 manga that I bought out of spite to make myself feel better. And you know what? It worked. That's gonna be all. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.